Well, hi guys, here's another experiment. This time if I can find some poor helpless victim, I want to test out the cursed bone, which is rumored to create a skeleton minion, which will help me in battle. I've got a bit of a collection going over here. These are my Russian doll condos, where I drag that one by storage capsule, cut this shell out of that one by storage capsule, cut this shell out of that one by storage capsule. It's really kind of cute. And then I put a ladder going up to the roof, mostly to put torches up there, but I covered them in slabs. I pretty well proved that snow can't fall on slabs, so at this point I may go and pave some of my roads in these snowy wastes in slabs, because they do get to be pretty darn hard to see. You know, just little white notches in white. And I brought home, kind of comically, from out of a cave, I went around a bend and found a dungeon. Originally had a zombie spawner. I put the capsule station next to it, brought it home in the capsule, and it did respawn the spawner. And then after that, it was just kind of an eyesore, so I went and gave it this cute little pyramid top and cut away all the dead weight. That was kind of fun. Yeah, lots of potential now that I can collect buildings. I'm going to end up with probably the absolute weirdest city conglomeration that I've ever had. Make some giant metropolis of just weirdly designed buildings from all over the world, from all different mods, plus some of my own creations. That'll be fun. Of course, I'm not seeing any victims for my cursed bone. Here's obviously another piece of the world that got transported. I don't remember what the point of this one was. Oh yeah, this was the accident. My very first time with the capsule station, where I tried to remove the meteor damage and ended up getting the whole darn thing sucked up, plus these gate things. So anyway, I dumped it out here in the middle of nowhere, and I'll probably just pave over it with dirt. It's not any worse than the meteor damage that's everywhere. Speaking of which, I grabbed these two ruined farmhouses from way out in the distance, where I'd always kind of made a mental note of them, that I wanted to go back to those guys one day and check them out. So, got my farmhouses all ready to go, and I replaced the stairs with ladders and put fence up here, so technically there's considerable room for animals. Though it's a little surreal to think animals would be happy on just plain wooden decking, but oh well. And this is the other one. Pretty similar. It's a little tiny bit rough around the edges. I have my first 3 chocobo birds. Let me see. I don't want to accidentally spawn a skeleton devil-y thing in here. That would be kind of funny. Let's see if I can get these guys to wake up again. Why has this guy got the plumage now? He's got the plumage. No, I did right click on him to give him collars. I don't know why this guy got plumage. Since then, they did one time give hearts when I clicked him with the Jazal, but since then they've just completely ignored that whole operation. Alright, and here is a little house that I brought home from the great beyond. It's kind of cute. I got really tired of these little ice lakes as well, so this is cute. This chunk of land I brought home was just the perfect size to cover up half of that lake. And then of course with the road going through here, I can just cover up the rest of that ice lake and we can just forget about it. And of course, as soon as I go out here to test an item, I'm not finding any creatures. Wow, that is a big chunk of bushes right there. Actually, it's kind of funny. I've totally given up on these Natura berries here. These are the mallow berries from the Natura mod. Ever since in my Feed the Beast Unleashed world, I ended up with so many hundreds of them I didn't have a use for them anymore. They are, they each heal 1 health point. I probably should bring some back closer to the house, just as yet another source of food. This bush was so darn thick you couldn't even tell that there were more berries inside. You were in need of a maintenance trim. Some pruning. Okay, so let's see. Here's where I accidentally tore out that big chunk of my road in the ground. Actually, you can't even tell now. I've totally repaired it. Sometimes it's nice. The repairs just work. This is where that whole section was ripped out. By mistake, I had the wrong chunk size in mind, but here underneath is kind of funny. Hey, you penguins. You chilling out by the lava? I had to block that one. I was putting a ceiling on. Kind of bizarre. Kind of bizarre. So, kind of a chunk move error that attracted penguins into a little pit that they apparently can't get out of. And they're going to happily sit there and keep warm and toasty next to the little piece of lava that's left over from the meteor fall that I tried to clean up. So I'd say that was a pretty successful repair job right there. It was a big flaming hole. And now it's not. I am so tired of the snowy wastes. It's just dreary after a while. Oh yeah, the rain is much better. Oh, that's much less dreary. Thank you very much. Alright, well I'm not seeing anybody to fight right now. Maybe I'll have to go down to the Nether and spawn my little skeleton experiment down there. Of course I'll probably turn around and poke one of the pigmen in the eye and get me in all kinds of trouble, right? Alright, hey, I know, I'm just gonna make it midnight. Midnight dark. I dare somebody to come out and get me. Of course, I don't know if midnight skips the nighttime spawnage or not. Let's see, there's that. Oh yeah, the 2 meteor damages that I still have to degrief. Here, somebody. I got a buddy I want you to meet. Kooky coo, I know, it says don't try that. You can't get down that way, and then you can't get up that way. Oh, that's ridiculous. What they don't realize is that if you do have a stack of some block in your hand, that you can pretty much get out of any kind of a mess. See? It's doable. Oh well, jeez, what a waste. What? Why is there a nether portal right there? What the heck is going on? As far as I know, I'm the only player who's been to the Nether. Huh. This is very confusing. I'm on a giant overhang and I can't get down there safely. Huh. How can it be? Is there a naturally spawning nether portal now? Some modder thought that would be a fun thing to do. Fascinating. I must check this out. And since distance is compressed in the Nether, it probably won't be all that far away from my other portal. I was going to put another portal in, or at least go back and put waypoints in my little station down at the, my little station down in the Nether fortress. So where was that? I swear I saw a Nether portal. Look at that! Oh, it's in a cute little house. In the middle of a meteor fall. What the? Now that makes no sense. Oh, this is obsidian. So if a meteor had fallen there, this thing should have been obliterated. Well, it is nether brick, so it is pretty blast resistant. Some kind of lava up on the wall there. Now this is so strange. I am very confused by this. I suppose this is a naturally spawning nether portal. Huh. Hate to think it's something that the meteors mod added and stepping through there will just melt me down or something. Wow, that's weird. Well, I will make a waypoint here. Totally not expecting that. Nether portal. Well, what are we gonna do? Just make sure I have lots of arrows. Let me adjust my goods. Put all the silly stuff up where I don't need it. I may get to test my cursed bone out in a big way. Alright, I got 2 stacks of arrows essentially. I don't need eggs right now. Life grenade. I wonder what that would do to some of the bad guys. Don't know. And I do have a creeper. Creeper soul shard, but that's not going to do me any good in there. Alright, so what do we got for building over there? 2 little dirts. Oh. Alright, everyone, you want to see me just get... Let's go. Rushing into danger. See what happens. Oh, it connects right back to my portal. Well, I knew they weren't that far apart, but that doesn't make... That's not really what I was looking for. Hooey. Oh well. Now I hope my portal stays my portal and doesn't always connect to the one out in the middle of nowhere now. That would kind of suck. Because I would really like to get home after my expeditions. Alright, well that was a big letdown. I was hoping to see another slightly different chunk of the Nether. Oh, there's a ghast right there. Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, I can do this. Where'd he go? Hey, impy dudes. I like you guys. I'm not gonna mess with you guys. Alright, so I did hit the ghast. There's some ghast tears. Ooh, a whole bunch of funguses. Different colored mushrooms. Okay, now, I note that they are growing on netherrack. I'm pretty sure if I want to plant them in my world, once again, those are suddenly indestructible. So if I want to plant them in my world, I'll plant them on netherrack, and I think you can... I don't know what light conditions to use, but you ought to be able to get the mushrooms growing. Hey, big guy. Whoa, you're a bouncy one. And then you're gonna split up, so I only want to break one of the babies at a time. Oh heck, I need the goodies. I'll just swing around like a madman, hit all the little boopies. Come on, come on. Oh no, I made more little boopies. Hey, don't touch me. You're flaming hot. You guys are so darn cute. Accordion head, kazoo heads. I love you guys. You're so funny. I know you think you're scary and all, but gosh darn it. That's fun every time. And it's got some goodies. So, trees, there's another magma cube. What's over here? This kind of looks like I've been here digging stuff out. But it doesn't look familiar in any other way, shape, or form. There's a big green mushroom. Interesting. It is dropping mushrooms about every 3rd or 4th block. So I'm getting lots of those. I am going to have to figure out how to grow and cultivate them. Maybe, again, in some deep pit underneath my nether tower. There's a magma cube. Alright, so just a little bit more exploring. And there is another fortress. Surrounded by heat sand. Again with lava dripping right down onto it. Probably connecting to the nether fortress I already know about. Let me check the map briefly. Yeah, that looks like the one that I'm familiar with. Should I just run on down there and check it out? That is a big-ass magma cube. I'm not going to be able to get onto that bridge, am I? Oh, the lava. Why does it have to drip right on the bridge where I'm trying to get to? There's a pretty mushroom. Is that just... oh, it's just gravel, alright. Well, there's the Nether fortress. Pretty sure that right out there is going to connect up with my little keep I made on there. Well, so that's good. I know I can get to, now I know I can get to the Nether fortress two different directions. Assuming I don't get lost on the way home, that's good information. So I head left through the narrow gap, and there's my little exit entrance. Depends which way you go. I mean, an exit is an entrance, and an entrance is an exit. Oh, you impy dude. That would have scared me a little while ago, but now I think you're just cute. I guess I could stick my head in here again. That's a little too many pigmen for my liking. I remember this thing here was kind of crazy. Don't know what earthly point that might have. It's like it's a bit of a nether fence. Oh well, it's just a ruin in the nether. But put anything in the nether and it becomes extra creepy. Yeah, I remember blocking that off. Probably still a good idea. Alright, well. I explored. I was hoping to see some new part of the nether, but that gate linked back to mine. Now we get to see, hopefully that didn't change where my gate links to. This darn well better go back to my tower. Yep, my tower. Cool. Alright, some more nether stuff. Blue, green, gas tiers. Well, that's a magical ingredient. These are just purely nether doodads. I really want to use the bone. Hey, there's my little dude. Thought I put you in the basement. Oh well. There's one extra guy. I picked him up by his ears and brought him home with me. Alright. Still nobody to use my cursed bone on, though. Oh well. Guess I'm happy that there's nobody to fight.